have a bone to pick with Meta. I am not happy right now at all. We need to discuss this, okay? I'm a paramedical tattoo artist. That means I am posting or trying to post photos and videos of tattoo work on cancer survivors. But Meta sees things differently. They have a set of rules. I respect those rules. I do not break those rules. And yet my posts keep being taken down. And they tell me that I am breaking community guidelines. I'm not. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only artist going through this frustrating time. So what do we do? Well, I sat down with Vicky Martin, who I believe to be the master of meta when it comes to paramedical tattooing. Vicky Martin is a paramedical tattoo artist who's not afraid to fight the fight with meta. She's done it before. She made waves. I was there. I helped. We had a voice and meta listened. And things were good for a while. But it seems we're back to square one again. This is 2025 and I should absolutely be able to post paramedical images of amazing three-dimensional looking areolas. It's not my fault that I'm so good. I know the bots think it's real, but it's not. So stick around while Vicky and I discuss all things meta, community guidelines, tips that we have for you as paramedical artists who are trying to post their work, and also what we are doing as industry leaders to try and move meta forward and get on our side. Let's get on the same page, meta. So let's go and chat with Vicky.
Tell us what you've done in the past. So you had the frustrations, you were posting your work, your beautiful post-mastectomy tattoos on these survivors, these warriors, just an amazing artist, and you've shared so much with the industry, trying to build education and awareness through our social media. And you were getting flagged and you were getting reported and you were getting, issues from Facebook and Meta when you were posting these things.
Correct. And I think the most frustrating part to everything was they would just restrict my right to reply. And it used to break my heart that women would reach out to me and say, I'm ready to have this done. And I couldn't respond. And it just looked like I didn't care. That's the thing that got me more than anything, because it was frustrating. I tried all of the ways, everything else, nothing really happened. So I believe a lot in the third door. There's always another way. So in 2019, I had the giant boob made, which we installed in front of Facebook, and that got me freedom. They put something on my account that stopped me from being blocked. But I wanted change for everybody, not just me, because there's so many amazing artists out there. Everybody needs to be able to share their work. So then 2 years after, we went back in baby boobs, which you took and went to the trampoline park with.
I did. And it was so much fun. It was a good cause. And we got some awareness. We got some eyes on us. That's for sure.
Honestly, you certainly did. And we then had meetings with Meta because they knew we were coming. We had these rules that we will discuss shortly of how we're supposed to do our post. But also they said, give us a list of names. We will put them on a register. Then they will be flagged as medical artists, so they shouldn't get blocked.
Almost like a white list. I kept calling it a white list. Like, put me on the white list. And you were like fully in the clear to post your work as long as you followed the rules that they had set.
We did make change. Everything was amazing, but we are having trouble again.
We seem to be back where we were before a little bit.
I do feel that it's time for us to come back again. But this time we've got more support. People know now that we do have power in our voices, but also we've got the story of they said they were going to help us. They gave us their work. And, now we're just left. I'm having people message me all the time, same as you. And I'm hitting a bit of a brick wall. I've sent a lot of emails in the last month. And the last one was kind of along the lines of, okay, it looks like you're not supporting us like you did. It looks like we're going to have to take some action again because we can't live like this. They say they're going to show post-mastectomy images and they don't. So we've got more of a story behind us, and I think it would be really good to get more people together and just really come power to the people, full force, and just make so much noise that the world can't not hear us.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree more. I can imagine that a lot of people that are watching this right now are thinking, when that time comes that you decide to make a little bit more noise, they're going to want to be a part of it. They're going to want to know how they can support the cause, because I know a lot of other paramedical tattoo artists are in the same boat and have the same feelings. So I think what we will do is have a sign up form down below for you guys to be notified when something gets put into motion, because it's a way that we can all stay on the same page. And there is power in numbers. We know that. We've seen that. So yeah, definitely.
Power in boobs.
Yeah, there's power in boobs. If you guys want to be a part of whatever that's going to look like in the future, and I can imagine that it's going to look like something.
Definitely.
We have a contact information down below for you guys to be a part of this movement with us.
Because we can come back bigger and stronger. I'm not going to give up, and I know you're not going to give up, but it's just we just got to make ourselves louder.
Yeah, louder, bigger, louder. So let's talk about some of the things that we have been doing, that we've been told to do, some things that can keep us in their good graces, fingers crossed. What are some of those key points and tips that you've come across with your interactions with Meta?
So these are the things that Meta said that we needed to conform to, as well as go on the whitelist. You need to put that you're a medical tattooist in your bio for a start. You need to have something that says that you're medical, because obviously they check a lot of when you reject a block-in, they will go and look at your page. And then in your about section, you have to put that you're a medical tattooist and that you tattoo nipples as well. So it's really important that your bio and your about you says that you're a medical tattooist, because obviously when you flag it, they look into it. And then the most important thing is across your images, you have to put post mastectomy across everything, because if you don't, they do have a lot of graphic images and the algorithm will just throw it out.
So that I do not just in the caption. That means it's a reel, whether it's a before and after, whether it's an image of your patient, just full chest, you have to have those words on the screen and for the whole time. So basically put it big and bold and loud and proud so that Meta can see that. And I do find that that's something that a lot of people are not doing.
Me too.
If it can help us, then why not give it a try?
And then one other thing I need to express to people, that this isn't for uplift scars. If you do an uplift scar, you need to cover the nipple. This is literally, they will only allow it for breast cancer.
For all of us Americans and Canadian, uplift scars would be like a breast lift or a breast reduction, right? The anchor scar that's going down. Another one that comes to mind when you saying that is talking about nipple mounds. So surgically created nipple mounds. That's another one that I've heard that the bots, the algorithm, the world of Meta can't differentiate the fact if it's actually protruding like that. I mean, sometimes they think our art is so realistic looking that it's real, but with the mounds, or if you are doing a unilateral case where we have one existing areola and then one that you've tattooed, this one cannot be shown. So be very careful with that as well.
Yeah, good shout. I mean, I don't get blocked that often anymore, but it still does happen. And the thing is, it's so frightening, because if you get taken down, we know. It's your whole business.
We do know. Yeah. And that's what happened to me. My whole entire account was gone in the flash of an eye. It was like it wasn't real. And then I posted, my account's gone. I started a new account. And luckily, with the support of the community, I had built a secondary account really quickly, which was just powerful to even see happen, because everyone was kind enough to say, hey, Shay's account was gone, here's a new one. So, but it still puts me in a position now where I am nervous, because so many of us run our entire businesses through social media, or it plays a very big role in our business, right? And so, it is nerve-wracking to take the risk. It shouldn't be a risk in the first place, because we're following rules and we're not posting anything that we shouldn't be posting. You can have a backup portfolio, obviously, on your website. So if you have something that is just jaw-dropping that you want to share, and you're so nervous, blur it out completely, comment the word X below to see the unfiltered version of this work, and then shoot people to your website. There are workarounds. It's inconvenient, and it you know, pumps the brake on us getting more awareness and education out there for people to know that this is even something that they can have done.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea, though, as well. I've never thought of that because human beings are very nosy.
They
And
are.
by blaring something,
Yeah.
curiosity gets them, right? By
Yeah,
blaring, and then you're going to point them straight to your site that you could
that's
then,
right.
then
Yeah.
they, right by the contact form.
Right there. You now you see it, now you book it. So that's what we are actually working on right now. And
Yeah,
hopefully by the time this video is out, you guys can even check out what my website portfolio looks like so you can get an idea of how to build yours out because it can be educational and you can showcase everything on there, feeling safe
yeah,
and confident with what you're,
yeah.
posting. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, amazing. I just would like to just say that I'm sorry for everybody that
Mm.
kind of trusted in me, and I feel a little bit like I'm feeling the pressure. Like I'm not the kind of girl that's just going to give up. If anything, it fires me even more because I hate it when I say something's working and then it's not. So it
No,
just
that's
puts fire in my belly, and I appreciate us connecting because I know
yeah.
between us and everyone else, we'll sort it out. We've just got to be patient and get a really good plan together.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And we'll do it and we'll do it together. And no, you
Yeah.
don't ever have to apologize. What you've done and the moves that you've made so far is just putting us in an even better position now to come at them a little harder is all. So we are all
Yeah.
so grateful for everything that you've done, Vicky. I know that I can message you at any time and I'm like, Vicky, I had another one, take it down, and you're right there beside me every time. So I am so grateful for you and everything that you do for this industry.
And I want to say sometimes the messages go in my blooming hidden requests, so I don't see them always. Do you ever get that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You must get that. You must get that because you've
Yeah,
got like
we
5
do.
billion followers.
No.
It's fine. We get there eventually.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll have all of Vicky's contact information below so you guys can give her a follow. Reach out. Like I said, we'll all stay in touch and we'll keep you guys in the loop between the
Yeah.
two of us
Yeah.
if anything that changes or anything that's going to be going on in the future. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for spending the time with us.
It's lovely talking to you again.
Oh, I
It's
know.
funny, you can feel energy, can't you, without even though you're
Yeah.
miles away.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm in
Yeah.
Canada. Vicky's in England. We're just like far, far away, but we feel close. So it's so nice. Appreciate the time. See you soon.